Alright, good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. Today, I'm going to be playing the Tier 8 Premium Pan-Asian Destroyer, the Siliwangi. I think that's how you pronounce it, maybe not. Siliwangi. I don't know. Not that important. But, more important is, what is in, and what is it available for? I actually don't know what it's available for, so let's start off with that. We're going to the Armory. Ships. Tier 8 Pan-Asian Destroyer. Holy. Okay, it's 10,300 doubloons, guys, which makes it 2,000 doubloons more expensive than a Loyang, which is actually quite surprising. I did cover Loyang in a previous video. I will link that video in the description or something, or I'll put an annotation up here. I don't know what they're called. Like a little dot to the info. You can click that and go see that one instead. But if you want to just watch a video today is Siliwangi, a ship I never really see mentioned at all, so I wanted to cover it. I never made a video on it, and I haven't really played it much in general, so it's kind of interesting. It is similar to Ognivoy in terms of its look, but its playstyle is kind of different as well, because it doesn't have the same consumables. But let's start off with the commander build for it. I'm gonna run a Yu Yang build, so you can share your captain with Yu Yang and Siliwangi in this case. We're on preventative maintenance, last stand, survivability expert, concealment expert, adrenaline rush, fill the tubes, main veteran A specialist, and swift fish. For equipment, I'm using concealment system mod 1, prop mod 1, aiming system mod 1, hydro search mod 1, and main armaments mod 1. Actually, realistically, how fast do the torps go? 65. Yeah, I think we stay with the gun accuracy here, and we play it with the Soviet guns. For the exterior camouflage for the ship, we actually have two. This one looks really nice in my opinion. I think this is one of the best, well, not one of the best, but I think it looks really good as a permanent camouflage for any ship in the game. I think it looks pretty good. This is a different era of World of Warships permanent camouflage. This is when they actually made permanent camouflages instead of single color camos. Looks pretty nice. We also have the alternate, the Garuda. Personally, I don't like it as much, because, well, it's a bit over the top, I guess. But I'm sure someone is gonna like the design because it is over the top. But I'm gonna go for the normal permanent camouflage in this video. I'll cover the ship characteristics right now. If you want to skip straight to gameplay, as always, guys, the video is chaptered, so you can totally just skip. So we have 21,000 HP, 4.3 second gun reload with 130mm guns, 12.5 kilometer gun range. Torpedoes, we have deep water torps that do not hit destroyers, but they do hit battleships and cruisers and carriers. 17.9 damage, 65 knots. We have 10 of those torps, so that's pretty good. In general, the reload though is 108, so it's quite slow reload, I guess, in general. Maneuverability, 38.3 knots, and concealment, 5.9 kilometers. What the ship actually gets is it gets Pan-Asian smoke screens instead of American smoke screens. And, of course, it also gets the 5.5 kilometer hydro that Loyang gets, so quite long-range hydro. But I think we should go into the game in the Siliwangi. Alright, so here we are in the match. This is the matchmaking we got, so Tier 8 matchmaking fully, which is quite lucky, but we didn't get Tier 6s. So, I was actually looking at the numbers here of Ognivoy versus Siliwangi, because they're quite similar in terms of what they are. They're both 130mm gun destroyers. They both have smoke. They both have 2 turrets only. So Siliwangi actually has 10k higher HE and AP DPM. So your HE, they are some of the lowest at the tier though. But it does have 10k higher than the Ognivoy. What you're gonna be losing out on is the heal that Ognivoy gets, but you do get the hydro instead, so it's gonna make you a better cap contester. Something to keep in mind is Loyang has actually 30,000 higher HEDPM than Siliwangi, but it does get worse torpedoes overall, I would say, against the Benson torps. They are usable against destroyers, which is nice, of course, on Loyang. Of course, these are not going to be usable. But, of course, you're going to be more effective against cruisers and battleships with these torps because of their deep water capabilities, right? So I'm going to attempt to cap this cap. I'm a bit worried about the CV spotting. But we're going to try and attempt to cap. We do have Pan-Asian smokes, which is nice because we can use them. And if you do take Superintendent, you're gonna get 6 smoke screens, which is actually quite a lot. I have a Numancia coming in the cap with me. So I might actually pop smoke here. I want to try get some torps off if possible. Potentially the Bismarck might run into them and eat them. No promises, but we can try. I'm actually gonna pop smoke here for my Numancia potentially, because I don't want him dying, and the thing is very squishy. I'm also able to use this smoke. I'm using Saz and Bing on the captain. I don't think that's gonna affect us a lot. I'm gonna ping this Baltimore here. I hope he's not radaring. He might radar me and I might take some damage. Potentially. We can pop Hydro too. I don't think these torps are fast enough to hit this Bismarck right now. But maybe the Roma behind him potentially. Probably not though, because Bismarck does get Hydro. He is slowing down though. No, he's fast enough to dodge. Maybe he'll eat 2. Which would be pretty good damage because they do 17-9 each. Yeah, he's gonna definitely eat 2. So we're up to 33,000 damage there. As you can see though, the guns are pretty bad. They're not bad. They're easy to hit, right? But your HEDPM is pretty bad. So I guess you're trading off having, well, an easier time hitting the target. But you are losing out on that reload that Lo Yang gets. I would compare these two ships in general because they're both Pan-Asian ships. They both have 5.5 kilometer hydro, you know, and it's kind of, well, Lo Yang is cheaper by 2,000 doubloons in general. Now, I don't know if Siliwangi is currently available in the Christmas crate, so do let me know in the comments if you know if it is or not. I'm sad I didn't get a flood there too. It's a bit sad. Oh, we have 12 seconds on the smoke. So that's pretty good. I want to try get a second fire. He doesn't have fire prevention, but actually forget it. We'll just get one more AP salvo before he goes dark. Baltimore did die, which is nice. I'm actually gonna pop torps back into this area here. Potentially the Roma might eat or not, who knows. But as you can see, our smoke cooldown is almost instant. So that's, I guess, one of the main advantages we're gonna have over Lo Yang, which is gonna be this quick reloading smoke screen. By the way, if you're wondering why am I featuring Siliwangi, I don't know, man. I logged in. Since no one really requests ships in the comments, man, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna play this one, and you know, if people are gonna watch it or not, I don't know, but it's like people aren't requesting ships in the comments, so what can I do? You know what I mean? So I just pick ships randomly at this point. But if you do have a ship request in the comments, do let me know if you have any ideas. I missed my torps there, which is a bit sad. And Leamagi is out of range, unfortunately. If they were 12 kilometer torps, it would actually be in range, but that's a bit unfortunate. He would have gotten smashed, dude. But yeah, if you have any ship requests, do let me know. I don't really play this ship ever at all, but you know, I'm obviously trying to cover every single ship in the game at some point, so I mean, Siliwangi is on that list. So why not cover it today? Get it over with, I guess. I will be covering Belfast 43 when it gets buffed. I'll also cover Zhao when it gets buffed. I'll also cover... I'll try to cover a lot of those ships that are getting changed. After they get changed, if possible. I'm not sure if you guys would be interested in that type of content, but I think it's interesting in general to see the changed ships. But yeah, as you can see, there's not much going on in this ship. It's pretty boring overall. You just kind of shoot every 4 seconds. There's not much going on, I'm sorry. But that's pretty much it. Of course, you can play a bit more aggressive and try to get into torpedo angles. Of course, you have deep water torps. But in this situation, in a CV game, I'm playing a bit cautious, at least at the start of the game. I mean, we're not really winning the game fast here. Let's see where they want. Mogami's aiming at me, so I actually don't want to open up here on the Bismarck, even though the Bismarck's low. Okay, we are losing the game, so I'm gonna try to apply some damage on the Bismarck. I don't think I'm gonna kill him. Probably not. We're doing 500 damage every 4 seconds, so I don't think we're gonna kill him at all. Yeah, no way. Maybe we get him low enough for someone to shoot him? I'm gonna turn around and try to cap C, because we need it. Our BB's actually completely died, but theirs are low too, so it's not actually over. I'm gonna try cap. Oh, our team sucks. I need to try cap. But I also need to try kill their Bismarck. Maybe Artesius can get... Can you get the Bismarck? This, he 1k HP. Oh, he's full HP again. Unfortunate. Oh, it's okay. I'm surprised. What I'm surprised about right now is our submarine isn't capping the cap. But then again, I'm sure the comments aren't really surprised. Because it is a submarine. You know, it is what it is. They don't really perform team play-oriented tasks most of the time. You know, it is what it is. I'll make sure I'll cap. I'll actually pop another smoke here. I only have 3 left. They don't last a long time. They only last 70 seconds. But I believe we should be able to claw away this Bismarck's HP with this smoke screen. We want to smoke here so we make sure we get the cap. His name is Bismarck and he's playing Bismarck. That's kind of cool, actually. Okay, 1k. I should be able to kill. The fighter's permanently spotting him. I'm doing 0 damage, man, per salvo. Look at this. Incredible performance from the Siliwangi. Siliwangi actually gets 0.5 better gun range than an Ognivoy, by the way. I think Ognivoy might be incredibly bad, but I actually haven't played it much. Oh my god. No way he's healing, dude. He's healing, he's healing. I need to tell them that I cannot kill him, dude. These guns are incredibly bad. What's crazy is Ognivoy guns are even worse. Holy... I couldn't even measure. This Amagi's blind firing me, man. He hates me. I don't think our CV can hit torps at the... Oh, we've got permafire. Permafire. Nice. Aroma's in the cap with me. I could torp him. Oh my god. Our CV died. Insane. It's okay. Happens. Our Rochester's actually AFK. He's also pink, which is interesting. Do you think he's pink because he's AFK? Can you actually get pink? For being AFK in this game? Not really sure. Incredible gun performance, guys. An incredible match to showcase, too. We did get 103,000 damage, which is pretty good. We got a torpid, too, on the Roma. 2 torpedoes. I'm insane at once. We're actually going to pop another smoke screen here because we want to minimize damage intake, but it's also maximizing our damage output. Our smoke spotting is 2.9 kilometers, so I don't think we're going to be able to do much. But as you know, guys, I always feature live commentary games, so whatever game I get, I will feature. Please don't have Hydro Magami. I hope he doesn't have Hydro. He doesn't because I'm not spotted right now, but let's hope we can take him down here. Clawing him away, chopping down a tree with a knife, basically. We are doing quite good damage with the AP, though, here. Insane, dude. Insane Siliwangi performance. Hopefully the Roma sits behind that rock till I reload my torps. So then I one-shot him when he comes around the corner. He looks to be doing that, though, so that's pretty nice. Close match, though. We did get 153,000 damage, though, in this match, which is, I mean, okay, 153,000 damage isn't insane, but for a kind of like a gorilla match like this, where pretty much auto loss, it's okay. We'll take the 150k damage. I'm gonna try get a torpedo salvo off on the North Carolina here before I die. I'm still relatively healthy, but I think he's gonna Gorilla Hulk smash me down with HE. Yep. We'll try launch some torps, and the Roma will walk around on me. I got high caliber. I'm insane, guys. Hold on. Oh, dodges rear gun salvo. Pinged. He's gonna die, dude. The torps. We just gotta keep gunning him down. Hello. Double strike. I'm insane. Come on. Nope. Okay, so this is where your disadvantage is compared to Ognivoy, guys, is where you don't have the heal ability. Call off! That's the game. Let's take a look at the score. Alright, guys. As with most of these games, well, not most of them, but some of these games we did lose. I will feature it anyway, even though it's a loss, because, well, I do live commentary. The first game I get is what I feature, and we still got a decent game regardless in the situation we got. We did lose, though. We ended up doing 193,000 damage, 249 shell hits, 7 torp hits, 3 kills, 6 fires, Confederate and high caliber. We did get 2 caps. Team score, we ended up doing 1.3k base XP, which is significantly more than pretty much almost anyone else on the team. But regardless, I think it was kind of like a difficult game regardless. So their Kunaberti did do 2,000 base XP, so I'm going to compliment him. He did pretty well. Detailed report, 52k on Bismarck, 39k on Nordcal, 10k on Mogami, 33k on Amagi, and 29k on Roma, 27k on Nordcal. Overall, pretty good game. 7 torpedoes, 75k damage. That's where most of our damage came, I guess. But we did get 61k on HE with 32k on fires. That's 90k damage from HE and 23k from AP. So don't forget to use the AP on the ship on broadsides, close range, because it is Soviet AP, so you're going to be doing decent damage. For credits and XP, this is with blue boosters, 1.4 million credits, 3.8k XP, 5.9k free XP, and 23k commander XP. For my commander build, once again, preventative maintenance, last stand, survivability expert, concealment expert, adrenaline rush, fill the tubes, swift fish, and main battery and a specialist. In terms of the price, I mean, I already showed you the price, so I don't actually have to show it to you again, I guess. In terms of what I think of the Siliwangi, though, in general, do I recommend it to you guys? Should you get it? To be honest, I don't think so. I don't think you should get it. This is a ship I never play, guys, so it's almost impossible for me to recommend it to you. But as you can see in a game like that, I mean, you can probably get over 200k in a game like that, actually, if you get more torpedoes. I mean, I wasn't really playing min-maxing with the torpedoes there, but you could actually spec into the torpedo speed, and you could get up to 68 knots of speed, which is 3 knots faster. I mean, it's whatever. You could. I don't know. Listen, this is one of those ships I guess you get in Christmas boxes throughout the years. Maybe you have it in your port and you're thinking of playing it potentially sometimes. This is kind of how you would play the ship. You go into the cap, you hydro, you try to get those destroyers killed. We didn't have any destroyers to contest, so we just tried to hold the cap basically from those battleships, try to torpedo them out. Could we have gone for the Kuniverti out wide? Unlikely. The ship is very slow. If we did, I mean, it wouldn't really change much of the match. Because of course the battleships are just gonna free run into the cap anyway and take the caps even earlier. So yeah, in that situation it's kind of like you're meant to be holding the caps. You're not going to be chasing down any destroyers. Same with Lo Yang. Lo Yang actually goes 40 knots though, which is slightly faster as well. In terms of which one, if you have to by force get one, Lo Yang or Siliwangi, it's Lo Yang for me, I think. But there is also if you want, there's the German destroyer, the Z35. It comes, sorry, not Z35, Z23. It's free. It comes with hydro as well, 5 kilometer. I think it's also pretty good. And there's also the Z35. It's also a ship I actually enjoy a lot. I know a lot of people don't enjoy the ship. I think it's pretty good. It got buffed a few times. I think it's pretty good in general. But yeah. But Z23 is also available for free if you just want a Hydro Destroyer. I don't know if I'm missing another Hydro Destroyer, but that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the Siliwangi game. Please request a ship, guys, so the next video won't be like a random-ass like ship that I never play. That I have no idea what to record. Listen, today I recorded a Siliwangi game, but I hope you appreciate, I guess, covering a ship that doesn't really get featured too much. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you want, there's also, if you want to donate, you don't have to. If you want to donate, it's $1 a month. You get a super container mission. I know it's not a big reward, but it directly supports me as the creator. You just click the join button on YouTube and it gives you all the instructions. So that's pretty much it. You don't have to do it, of course, it's there. But yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Big fan!